National Football League.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Houston Texans and our home team. On the Texans sideline, head coach DeMeco Ryan. His guys have really been struggling. 2-6 in their last 8. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Alongside Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. He certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll get that into the hands of Woody Marks. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. The Texans getting all set to punt. Looked like he may have had a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2025 draft out of the U, out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
Last week's performance, really when you go back and look at it, the thing that stands out the most is just a little bit too inconsistent for their liking. I mean, he found a way to ultimately lead his team to a victory, and that's the biggest thing. But with that said, he has to do a better job of keeping the ball from getting into the wrong hands. He got too careless at times, and they made him pay for it. If he does that here today, he may not get so lucky.
And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down. They'll try and run for the first down with Pollard. He's going to have it up there for the first down. Take it up to the 43-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Again, it's Pollard. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, here's Ward. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
12 yards to go.
Out of the gun, Ward. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Before he can even think about returning that ball. Whoa! The Texans offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. And missed tackle there. He pushes forward. That will give him 4 yards. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. 2nd and 5. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 4.
At the 30-yard line.
On play action. Stroud. That one out wide for Marks. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw. Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
A 3-yard pickup.
Noah straight ahead with Marks. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Now Stroud. That one is caught by Collins. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. The home team's offense and quarterback Cam Ward headed back out onto the field, and he's given defenses across the league a lot to think about when they try to game plan for him. Consider he's currently 2nd in the NFL in quarterback rushing yards.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain. Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
Rocco 80. Ward now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The Texans offense ready to take over once again. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. That's taken in by Marks. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Texans first down. It's a gain of 10. And the Texans...
Handoff here, and it's Marks. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Cedric Gray there to bring him down. 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
He'll go again with Marks. He'll get about 2. Kevin Winston is there on the tackle. Here now, 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Stroud going to set up the throw. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 47.
On the give, It's Marks. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
It's second and at the 45-yard line.
Stroud to throw. We'll set up the screen here with Dell. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of a first down after a gain of 7.
A gain of 7 yards.
Here we go.
And it's third down.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. That is caught. Finding Higgins. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
First down, Houston.
Here's a handoff to Marks. Not much there, maybe a yard. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. Stroud. Flushed to his left.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball. And I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
Ryland's kick is good. And the Texans will take a 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The home team's offense and running back Tony Pollard going to take over once again. And he continues to be a thorn in the side of defenses trying to stop him. Currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing.
Let's go now.
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Give him 14 on that play. 1 play, 1 first down.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the
On first down, it's Ward. That one caught. It's Jimray DK.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
They'll run Mullins inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Khalil Mullins has a touchdown. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Slide extra point, up and good. And his guys move out to a 7-3 lead. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. On the ground, it's Marks to open the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Greg and I continue in just a moment. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
All right.
To throw is Stroud. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense as they'll discuss what's to come This fourth down is looming. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The home team's offense about ready to take over once more. The lead sits at 4. So we'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Second down, 8 yards to go.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 40.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
Here's Tommy Townsend now. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. Whoa! That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Texans offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, here's Stroud. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. Now, Stroud. This one's going to be taken in by Collins. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Stroud. Pushed out to his left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. All right. Throwing is Stroud. This is hot. He got the connection to Collins. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This from 45 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans are back within 1. It's 7-6.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
Now, 1st down throw for Ward. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
'42-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
Back to throw is Ward. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. So it is a 1-point game here at the half. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter.
To kick off.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The home team's offense and running back Tony Pollard going to take over once again. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. Look there. He comes into this week 2nd in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Ward. Open man is Robinson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. From the gun, here's Ward. That caught Tony Pollard. And they'll get about half of what they needed It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 4 at the 49-yard line.
68, ready.
A fateful jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
Brings up third and 2.
To throw is Ward. Forced out wide. He's going to let this one go deep. That is hard. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
Complete to Chimray PK. First
Come on,
and goal at the
ready.
1-yard line.
Pollard. Touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Texans offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with first and 10. They'll start on the ground, and this is Marks. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. John Franklin Myers there on the stop.
Second and 6.
Once again, it's Marks. Strong running there, pushing his way forward to gain a couple. They're down and 3.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 3.
Stroud going to set up to throw. And that is incomplete. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And it's going to be fourth down. Looks up, he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. On first down, Ward. Is caught left side by Bellinger. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 48-yard line.
On the ground, it's Pollard. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up third and 2.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Third and 2. Ward. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Off play action, it's Ward. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
It leads to second and 10.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league, and in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. And it will mark out up at the 34-yard line.
And the Texans first down.
Stroud going to get rid of this to Dell. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
At the 36-yard line.
18, outside.
On second down, Stroud. That one out wide for Marks. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's
They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down. The Texans set to punt this one away, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out first down and 10.
Get it.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
a 7-yard
From the 41. Here's second and 3. Here's Ward. That is caught. It's Robinson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Complete to Wandale Robinson.
Now it's Ward. This one is caught by Robinson. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Start of the fourth quarter, and it's a run by Pollard. Strong running there inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9.
Brings up second and a yard.
Come on.
The Texans 27-yard line.
They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
Gain of 4 yards. That's another first down.
Let's go
First
now.
and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On the give, it's Pollard. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's a run. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
Brings up second and goal at the 10-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Brings up third and goal.
Throwing, Ward. Exiting the pocket right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. His kick is perfect. And his guys will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Texans offense ready to see what they can do. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Leads to second and 10 at the 30.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
Texans first down.
Throwing is Stroud. All the way back at the 14 now. Second down and goal. Here's Stroud. His pass complete to Jalen Noel. That's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now, Stroud. Now, screen set up for Marks. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short. And that's going to make it 4th down.
It's 4th and goal.
They'll try and run for it.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw is Ward. A short one there to Bellinger. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line.
When you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
1st and 10, and they give it to Pollard. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. From the 20, here's 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
From the gun, here's Ward. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Daniil Hunter. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. And they'll wind up getting about half of what they needed, but not nearly enough for a first down. It's 4th down. We're about ready now for the punt, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So, it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to get back to work. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Push this one downfield, looking for Schultz. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Try to run for it with Marks.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the first down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
To throw,
6.
Stroud.
It's
It's over the middle and caught by down. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And the Texans, 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. He's got it at about the 8. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
Another Texans, 1st down.
Stroud. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
Pick up of 2. Brings up 2nd.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
On the quick, right?
Stroud to throw. Moving to his left. Field goal not going to help much at this point. They've got to go for it on 4th and goal.
4 yards. It's 4th and goal.
Stroud going to set up to throw. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal. The home team's offense and running back Tony Pollard going to take over once again. And he's going to take this up to the 17-yard line.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
So the fans going to head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this